I've recorded this video to show you how to use the winner and losers file. Normally when you open the file, it'll be on the notes page with some important information you might like to have a look at a later date. The first thing we need to do is go to the master tab, which is down the bottom here. Then depending on the number of teams in which green you want to use for the day, you select one of these boxes. Now let's say, for instance, that we want to use green number 2, that'd be rinks 8 to 14, and we've got 14 teams. We'll click on this box here, and that sets up the draw. Now, in this particular case, because we've got an uneven number of games, we have to take both the teams who play on rink 13 in the first game into the winners bracket. Okay. Now the next thing we need to do is print the cards. As you can see, the team is playing on rink 8. Has been asked to go to rink. The winner goes to 11 in the second game, and the loser goes to 13 in the second game. So when you come and have a look at the cards, you'll see a team playing on rink 8 is asked to go to 11 for the winner in the second game, and 13 in the loser. So all the information from the draw sheet is automatically transferred to these cards. Now when you print them, you have to print 2 copies of them. That's one for each skip, obviously. In this particular case, we only need 7 cards because there's only 7 teams. So we will see, if you can see, page 8's got all zeros because that's where we don't need it. We only want up to page 7. So when you go to print these cards, you just click on File, Print, and you say, I want to print from pages 1 to 7, and I want 2 copies. And click on Print, put 14 cards in, and you'll get 2 copies of the cards that you need. Now, you can see with this setup here, I've got the cards are right over on the left-hand side. That's because with my printer, I have to put the cards right over on the right-hand side. However, if your printer requires that the cards go in the center of the printer, you come down here, click on Page Setup, click on Margins, change your left margin to something you might think will be close, let's say 2.4. You can see that has moved it over. I don't think it's quite in the middle yet, so you have to just keep fiddling around with that and change the left margin until you get it to match the cards. The details of where and how you get the cards is up here in the notes, in this area here, what size the cards are and how you can go about getting a stock of them. After you've done the cards front, we have to put a score facility on the back of them. So we put the 14 cards back in the printer upside down, go to File, Print, and we want to just get rid of these out of here because there's only one example of the rear of the card when we just print it 14 times in this case. So we've put 14 cards in, and then we go Print, and that prints on the back 14 cards. Same thing, it's right over on the left, so if you need it in the middle, we have to go to Margins and move it to the middle. Okay, now when you start the tournament, I'd have the 14 cards face down on the table, and as the skips come in to pick them up, you obviously just write their names in here. So let's say John picked up card number 1, or a card that's got rink number 1 on it. We type his name in there. And let's say Dave picked up a card that's got rink number 2 on it. We'll type his name in there. And to save time, I've got all those names. I've got a section of names elsewhere, which I'll just pop in there to save us mucking around. So I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Now, as the cards come back, they should have either a W or an L in there, as we've got on the card. Please mark W for winner or L for loser. Should have a W or an L, and then their score for the second game. Shots for, shots against, and the number of ends won. So in the result column, let's say John was a winner in the first game. W for winner. Got 20, 10, and let's say you got 10 ends. Let's say Colin was a loser in the first game, but he won in the second game. In it'd go. Let's say Dave was a winner, and we'll go 15, 5, and 8. And let's say Ed was the loser in the first game, and in the second game he also lost. And Adam was a loser in the first game, and he won in the second game. And so you go, and just fill the information from the front of the cards as they come in. Now, at any time while you're doing that, you can click on this box over here, and it automatically brings this information over here and calculates the number of points. It's 2 points for an ends win, and this is in the second game, 2 points for each end won, and 3 points for the game won. So we just click on there, and as you can see, John's leading in the winners, game 2 rankings for game 1 winners, with 10 ends, 23 points. That's 10 ends times 2 is 20, plus 3 ends for winning the game is 23. So he's ranked at 1. And then you've got Dave is coming second over here in the others. Adam is winning, as you can see, with 11 ends and a game win. If you add another score in there, let's say Ken, we'll say he was a winner in the first round, and he got a big score in the second round. And right, so we can click on the sortings again. You can do this at any time, or you can wait till the end. And you can see now that Ken has gone into first place with 44, he got 40 shots, 10 against, 12 ends, 27 points. So that's basically it. That sorts out all your winners for you. Now, when you're finished with the file, you can click here if you like, and it takes all of this information out ready for the next time. Or you can save the file as it is, and with a new file name. You don't want to save it over the top of your master file. So go either way with that. So I'm going to click this to clear all the information, so it's all gone. You're probably better off saving it with a different file name and opening up your master each time to start again. Okay, I hope that helps. My email and phone number are on here. If you need any more help, don't hesitate to contact me. Thanks very much.